So Penny, thanks for your time. What are the three main points that you're standing on?
I think this time around I'm very much tuned into the environment, and of course we've got that curly one, the transport situation, and then the water comes under environment for me, but I'm then very keen to see how we progress with our town centres in both environments, as in Wanaka and Queenstown.
And what's your position on growth?
Growth is a challenge. I think we all appreciate that, and the community is anti-growth at the moment. We've had an overdose in the last 3 years. Fortunately for tourism, in one sense, the numbers are going to fall back a little bit, certainly from the Chinese market, so this is going to help us take stock. But I think the airport is taking some pain here because of that process, and it's the leverage with the noise boundaries that the community is using to try and stop the growth. And I agree with them. We started 3 years ago saying we can't control growth, but we can manage it. So I believe we can. And I also am confident that our young people for the future can come up with the technology to enable us to manage growth better. So, you know, we need smarter aeroplanes, we need smarter technology in everything, because we've got to stop this carbon fossil fuel process. So the fact that it's happening out there sort of inspires me. We're trying, you know, because we can't have aeroplanes not flying around the world, and that's what's going to happen, because they're trying to shame people into this. And wow, Queenstown will fall over if we don't have planes coming in.
You've mentioned the airport there, and I think you've covered a lot of points, but what is your main position on airport expansion in a short sentence?
A short sentence for Penny is a struggle, but I really think just don't push the boundaries. Don't push the noise boundaries any further. Happy with the terminal building, you know, improving, the luggage rack improving, and also the fact that we need a taxiway, because I do think a taxiway is going to help the efficiency of the airport. But no, I'm sorry. I believe Wanaka should share some of the process, and therefore we need some domestic flights into Wanaka.
Should tourism continue to be our main industry?
I think it's going to be a long time before it isn't. But we have to diversify, and that's part of the reason the council was so keen to get an economic development manager. And you've only got to look at tourism tech that was on last Friday in town. Wow, what a starting point that is for us. So you look at so many things, education and the film industry and what's about to happen there for us with that TV film. So there is some exciting things to happen. And again, I go back to technology. It helps us in our little corner of the world to be part of the world.
And finally, just tell us a little bit about yourself and what makes you emotional about living in this part of the country.
Wow, waking up in the morning and swinging my feet onto the floor and standing up, I'm alive. The sparkle dust in Queenstown and our mountain area. Wow, could I have not chosen a better place to come and live? And what a fabulous community we have. So passionate at council meetings when they're upset about something. They all come out in droves. You can't move in the council chambers with them passionately screaming about their crusade sometimes, and we need a balance over that side of things, which is what I have to try and bring to the area. But I understand that this area brings passion, and I couldn't ask for a better place to live.